Hello guys. Every year we get a lot of questions about Crypton Carp. Well, there's 3 lines now in the range and everybody wants to know what the difference is. So I thought I'd take this opportunity for those of you that are on here that are using Crypton to talk to you about it. Now the first one I want to talk to you about is Crypton Carp. Now that is the most popular in the range. And a lot of people are getting confused about what the difference is between 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗 and Crypton Carp. This stuff is exactly the same as that. So 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗 is simply Crypton Carp that is double tapered on 300 metre spools. Both of them will illuminate with the blue light, as you can see there, hopefully. And you know, they both are never one colour. They call it a chameleon colour. So depending on what light you're in, that spool will look very, very different. It can look anything from like a maroon down to like a greeny colour. You know, so it's always changing colour. So that is literally that, but double tapered. And you know, so for the guys that want to cast this stuff a very, very long way without the use of an added shock leader. The one that really causes the confusion is this one though, which is Crypton Symbios or Symbios, however you want to pronounce it. Now, what this one is, it's exactly the same as Crypton Carp, but running all the way through the spool. Every 50 centimetres is a pure neon line, and every 50 centimetres is this stuff. And what you'll find is when you put the blue light, because of the pure neon in it, actually, it actually glows up slightly brighter than Crypton Carp. I don't know if you can see that on there, but that's the neon that's really, really kicking that off. Now, that's there. The neon you know, this was actually the first in the range. You know, so a lot of people think this was newer than Crypton Carp. Well, this was the first one, and this came out afterwards, followed by 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗, which is the last one to be added to the range. This was used for, like, you know, it's a distance casting line primarily, so the maximum breaking strain is, this is the maximum breaking strain, which is 17.5. It goes down a lot lower in diameters, whereas with Crypton Carp it goes all the way up to 25 pound, which I think is 0405. So this was originally the, you know, sort of like the flagship casting line, and the neon strips in it were put in there to aid with visibility at long ranges, you know, day or night. So at night you can see it with a head torch. At the day you can clearly see it, you know, in broad daylight as well above the water, which a lot of anglers, especially in Europe, really appreciate. So that's the 3 in the range. Crypton Carp being the most popular. Crypton 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗 is the same as Crypton Carp but double tapered, and then you've got Crypton Symbios or Symbios, however you want to call it, which has got the strips of neon in it, all of which work with the blue headlight, which so you can see your main line at night, and you know, all fantastic main lines. So anybody that's been interested, I hope that helps, guys.